And we are dropping into game number 2 of RESIN versus TIVAT. TIVAT currently 1 game up. The training room loads. Oh, actually we're on spawn reversed. Alright, cool. Well, here we are. Game number 2. Green team in the northern spawn here on Northern Waters will be TIVAT, running Bungo, Schlieffen, Stalingrad, Minotaur, Marseille, Shimakaze, Kavaros, KotS, Ragnar. Meanwhile, in red, RESIN going to be running Libertad, Sibir, Stalingrad, Marseille, Venezia, Prince Orange, Shimakaze, and Grozoboy. Like some builds before everything starts going on in random directions. Starting out with the battleships. Bungo.
Battle starts.
And Schlieffen, full IFHE secondaries. Not taking Hydro mod in slot 2, interestingly enough. Next up we've got Minotaur, Radar Minotaur. Got a Stalingrad here running range mod and heavy AP. We've got a Marseille here with RPF. KotS with Dazzle. Ragnar, AFT, Superintendent, Kavaros, Rotor mod, slots 5, Superintendent slot. And then we've got Shimakaze, Swift and Silence RPF, no leg mod. With the red team, before they've scattered into the void, we've got Shimakaze down here, leg mod, Swift and Silence RPF. We've got we've got a Grozoboy here with leg mod, RPF, Superintendent. Venezia, not running that leg mod. Eye in the Sky though. We've got Stalingrad here, reload mod, top grade gunner. We've got Marseille, top grade gunner, Marseille, top grade gunner, Prince Orange, airstrike mod, slot 4, also slot tier 2 in the commander skills. We've got the Sibir here. Next up, Libertad, full secondary, reload in slot 6 though. I think that's everybody, right? Yeah, that should be everybody. Right. Minimap, initial deployments. Heading over to the A cap, we have a Schlieffen. And a KotS is diving through the middle. Next up, we got Bungo, who's going to be hovering mid. Minotaur going to be playing around here, just as a radar bot. We got Ragnar going for the early contest. Marseille and Stalingrad going to be mounting that. Stalingrad probably going to go here. Marseille probably going to go towards the 10 line more. This Shimmer and Kaba have gone quite deep looking for enemies to spot. Shimmer going for the disruption play. Kaba will be able to go back and take that cap. You know, for the red team, Libertad going up the 10 line and Marseille joining him. Sibir here. Prince Orange and Marseille going to be joining up here. So they have a lot of meat on that cap. Grozo went for the early contest there, been forced back. Stalin going to be manning this island. Venezia just looking to shoot some stuff. And Shimmer went for the early cap, got it, and is now going to play around there. As we see, the Ragnar did get forced out of B and took quite a lot of damage for it as he was dueling that Grozoboy. Stalin taking a lot of damage on his way into the island. Bungo going to be looking for some more salvos. Actually, Bungo's going to be shooting for the Grozoboy. Stalingrad's being hammered here. Ragnar contesting B from behind the island, still able to get some damage down on the Venezia. Right out from the Minotaur, we'll be finding the Stalingrad and Grozoboy that's currently trying to smoke him up. As the big meat wall for RESIN takes the A cap. However, they have lost the B cap for it. Home caps both taken by their respective teams. As the Stalin taking even more of a peppering, Ragnar now getting involved too. Ragnar actually going for the Grozoboy right now and getting a ton of damage down on him. I'll be happy to switch over to Stalingrad when he can. Bungo salvo in. Stalingrad taking a bunch of damage down through the bow. And there's still some shots coming in from out wide from this Marseille too. Radar's going to go down, and that's going to get the Stalingrad and Grozoboy dark. Stalin's radar is also expiring here. Oh, going up now, sorry. as the return Stalingrad over here. It now pops his radar to keep the Stalin permalit. And these two ships are definitely suffering right now. Not enjoying their position. Stalingrad gets his DCP off. He's definitely not having a fun time, though. Next heal available in 16 seconds, down to 2k health. But nobody with a radar ready. As RESIN's home cap push advances towards the Schlieffen and KotS. Civa being peppered by this Ragnar and Khabarovsk plus Bungo. And the Marseille and Libertad have realised they really don't want to push a Schlieffen. While their Ciba gets torped to Oblivion. Oblitherines, yes, that's like a combination of Smithereens and Oblivion. The KotS torps out the Ciba. Schlieffen pushes forward and takes a massive chunk from the Marseille, then dumps his torps. Reload booster active from the Marseille. Torpedoes from the Schlieffen will be connecting with the Marseille. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not dead yet. 91 health healing. Goes down to secondaries though. Residual torpedoes heading towards the Libertad, however. Still connects one on the bow. KotS rolls around the corner. He's going to go for the YOLO here, as this Libertad is now suffering at the hands of the Khabarovsk Ragnar as well. And RESIN's push stalls out massively. As the this is why you don't push a Schlieffen. And that's going to allow TIVAT's KotS to just walk into the A-cap quite happily. As the Grozovoy that was contesting B is now just absolutely being turbo-chunked by Ragnar Khabarovsk. He's going to go down too. And RESIN down 4 ships. 2 caps to 2, but they're about to lose A. And all they have is that home cap and, well, at least their Stalingrad's alive. Ah, well, never mind, the Stalingrad is no longer alive. He pushed forward and he got bungoed. Yeah. So RESIN down to 4 ships, all of which can be seen directly here in 1 map square. Well, about 3 map squares, but still. And the desperation play comes. Press W, hope for the best, see what you can find. See if they can find the Minotaur. Prince on Orange gets turbo chunked by the Bungo. Marseille goes down to Minotaur. They do get some damage down on the Minotaur. But their Prince on Orange is about to die. They do take the Minotaur down with it. But it's just 2 ships remaining. A Venezia and a Shimakaze for RESIN. It's going to look like TIVAT will be advancing to the knockout stage with a record of 3 wins and 1 loss. RESIN will be probably advancing to the final round of the Swiss stage, 2 wins, 2 losses, looking for that final victory. Don't want to get sent home early. Representing NA as their #1 seed, they definitely don't want to go home early. Reminder, TIVAT were the Chinese #1 seed, so. Venezia goes down for RESIN, and that will be that. TIVAT advance to the knockout stage. As I go die and find a game 3. Where's the room?